So let's hear about Hackcon.
Yeah, that's good.
Reviews of knowledge.
We should probably not. Yeah. We can just kind of like crowd.
Oh, this is really nice. Yeah, apparently we don't know. It was only like us to do it and get it. Then everyone else was just like, oh yeah, this is really great. This is
Maddie.
what?
Hello everyone. So, we three went to MLH Hackcon. I'm Kunal, this is Liam, that is Piyush, and we want to share what we learned there and our experiences at that event.
Okay. So, what is MLH? So, Hackcon is organized by MLH. They are Major League Hacking, and they are the official student hackathon. They are the league basically. So every hackathon which is a part of MLH was at the Hackcon, and they support and empower hackathons all across the country. So like they come to the hackathon and like provide like they help us organize hackathons basically. Alright, so yeah, so this was basically the last day when we were done with the Hackcon, and we took a photo with Swift, so that was cool.
He's the CEO of MLH. So you're probably wondering, what is Hackcon? So Hackcon is it's a convention for hackathon organizers. So people come from all over the world, all over the US, and they meet up and they talk about hackathons, just everything hackathon. So the interesting thing about it is it feels a lot like a summer camp. You come and you are immersed in this nature-y venue that has a lot of different options for like just like sports, kayaking, swimming. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's a great place for organizers to share their own experiences because everybody that goes there comes from very different places. They have different problems. They have different sizes, different student bodies. So obviously everybody's going to have different things to share with each other.
And then there are sponsors which sponsor the Hackcon. So it's a great place to network with sponsors too over there. Yes.
What were the sponsors for this year?
So GitHub is the main sponsor, and then they had, actually you can look it up on the website.
What were the food sponsors for this year?
Food sponsors?
They had like cafeteria.
Oh yeah, they had camp food. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we had camp food. It was
Last
like,
year we had like Potbelly and
What?
No.
What?
Last year, hold on. Last year we had Potbelly and PF Chang's like there as like sponsors.
It
We
felt
didn't
like-
get their food.
It really felt like they didn't spend on food this year.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're talking about like how last year Potbelly and PF Chang's were partners for hackathons.
Oh, but I don't think.
Did they have anything like
Were
that?
there any food places that were sponsors? Did you get any like coupons? Or,
Like
like
they give you a
anything?
discounted rate
No.
for?
No, there weren't many sponsors there.
That answered my question. Thank you.
According to the official like timeline spreadsheet that's there, the Potbelly's was there. They were there in the 2019 hackathon.
We were talking about Hackcon. There were no food sponsors there. But there was, I met with brand makers, Evan, who actually handles all of our like swag that we order from brand makers, the t-shirts and everything. And they love us. And yeah, they do.
Everyone that was at Review C from MLH was there as well. So we got to see a lot of familiar faces. Yeah.
Alright, so now if you want to talk about this then.
So we went to a lot of different types of talks, but the main focus of the Hackcon was mostly toward diversity and also increasing the numbers at the event. So a lot of people from especially newly established hackathons came and talked about how they doubled the numbers for the next event and how they also kept up with the diversity numbers and how they marketed to students. That was the main focus of Hackcon. We were also we shared a cabin with around 10 to 12 other organizers from different hackathons. So that was a good way to get to know people. We did like icebreakers in the camp itself. So we got to know how they work at their hackathons. We also met a few people who have come through WC before, and they shared their experiences at our event. So that was a good deal for us.
Yeah. Also, the cabins were named after programming languages. I don't know how they were named last year. Do you know? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
But they were cabins like HTML, C#, and C++.
Oh, they were not that
Programming
great.
language.
And there was this running joke around the Hackcon, which was like there are so many bugs in C++, because there was literally so many insects and wasps.
There's so many wasps. It was
Yeah,
insane.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
HTML is a programming language?
It's a markup language. It's not
Exactly.
programming language.
Yeah, but they had
I mean, it was not only programming language, but everything related to coding.
okay, so more photos. Okay, what did we learn? So Hackcon had, so the first day was pretty relaxed. We went there and we met different people and the sponsors and organizers, people from MLAs and stuff. But from the next day, it was like, the whole day was packed with workshops and talks and stuff you can learn to improve your hackathons. For new organizers, Hackcon is a perfect environment because there's so many other people and veterans from their hackathons, which have so many experiences to share and so many different ideas, which you can get to improve your hackathon if you talk to them.
So how can we make our hackathon better? This is a difficult question to ask with this hackathon in general, because we felt when we came there it was more about showing different aspects of a hackathon to people like us, like new hackathon goers. So maybe we were all organizers that were involved with logistics. They would touch a lot about they would talk a lot about like sponsorships and how to involve yourself in other parts of hacking, or not hacking, but organizing. So we didn't want to just say that because that's kind of a cheap answer. So we also have retention is super important in hackathons because not only will it bring, well first, it'll build you a reputation because they'll remember you, they'll tell all of their friends. So that actually brings in more hackers. So it's a great way to like double your size. So in order to do this, a lot of people recommended the same things, which is tasty food. Everybody loves free tasty food. So getting good sponsors that'll provide that, or getting good caterers is great.
Chipotle.
You're coming after my brand over there.
A lot of hackathons also that I talk to seem to emphasize being known for things. It doesn't have to necessarily be like a theme, but it can be something like being well organized or.
For the people that you talked to, was WC known for anything?
A lot of people. I talked to a lot of people that didn't know RVC first,
Okay.
because I guess we're not as. A lot of people were from like very far away, like from Texas or Canada
Yeah.
or from somewhere else. So it was.
You love our logo.
Yeah, they do.
You have some good logos.
Yeah.
I make the logos.
We met Kevin and
Yeah,
Kevin and Ryan came here for the hackathon, and apparently Swift was quite impressed with Revolution too, because I think Ryan told him that. So yeah, when we took that photo with Swift, he was talking about Revolution and
He loves Challenge.
oh yeah, he talked about that too.
Wait, what?
He comes to Cincinnati just for Challenge. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Swift talked about that.
Oh, also really quick, that was actually, our hackathon was Kevin's first hackathon. So he said that it was well done and everything was really organized and it was like super seamless and he had only good things to say about RevUC.
The other things that we focus on were kind of like a bit technical, like search engine optimization, which would be better like on web traffic marketing of our hackathon. So our hackathon should be the first to pop up when people search for even Cincy or like hackathons kind of in the Midwest. And also for ads, like ad traffic, and we could look a bit into that, search engine optimization. It is a fairly new area and people are yet to tap in it, so the sooner we get into that, the better. Other than that, we already have a good established leadership in RevUC. Kind of we have the director, team leads, and the members. And that we also, what I love is that how we can coordinate meetings, how we can better delegate tasks. And I learned about a new delegation app, kind of like Trello, which has like, it's very streamlined, and I think we could look into that probably. So it's more technical stuff that I was focusing on.
Yeah. Also, there was this one, like one talk or workshop kind of, which was LARPing. So live action role play, which I really liked. The idea was nice, and so whoever joined for LARPing was like faced with a scenario, and there was this the other hackathon organizer had to deal with it. So they were given a scenario in which, like, okay, your air conditioner is not working, or your food sponsor is late, like your food is not there, and all the participants have arrived, and how do you tackle that situation and stuff like that. So that was very useful. Good. Okay, so how was our experience? It was really awesome. Hackcon is like a really chill place, and people, like different hackathon organizers have different ideas and different experiences with their hackathon. So it's a really good place to learn and improve your own hackathons. It's educational, engaging, fun. Okay. As soon as we went there, we were given a pouch. A fanny pack, yes. So we were given a fanny pack, and there were so much like stickers and different kinds of merch and stuff. Yeah. And yeah, everyone was given a badge in which you can write your hackathon's name and an ID card, so that people would know which hackathon you're from and stuff. It's pretty cool. And we got stickers and swag, and the best swag that we got was a GitHub pillowcase, which was really awesome. It rotated. Yeah, so while coming back from Hackcon, Liam and I had a short discussion about what Hackcon could do better from the next time they consider. It was like, there were so many Hackcon organizers over there, and so much talent, and very empowering, basically. We could have done a short hackathon over there with like different hackathon organizers, which would be pretty cool, considering that we know what problems we face. We know that we have to tackle so many problems during the hackathon. So if we did a mini hackathon over there with the participants being the hackathon organizers, that would be very helpful. And like that would be the best kind of first-hand learning experience. Yeah, and while waiting for the shuttles, we briefly visited New York City and did a quick tour of the Times Square and stuff. So
We got the Empire State Building, Times Square.
yeah,
It was a great time.
yeah. All right, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. So all of you were new first-time organizers last year, and you went to Hackcon this summer. Do you think you learned anything that you didn't know while already organizing? Or do you think you went there and just, you already knew all this stuff, you just got other people's like takes on it?
Oh no, we learned so much. We met with so many third year, fourth year students who came to their second or third Hackcon. So they had so much experience, and they talked about so many stuff that we didn't even face in our hackathon. Or also that's maybe because we've only organized one hackathon. But the kinds of things they were talking about and the problems they faced was like very new to us.
I also thing that having only organized one hackathon and not having something to compare it to kind of. Like this is the first hackathon I ever knew about, Revolution UC. And it was an amazing time organizing it. But getting to know how other hackathons work, how they're organized in different parts of the world, not only in the US. Like how they reach out to people, like how their demographics work according to the location they're in. That made us learn a lot about what we do not know about, like how hackathons can be used as like something, because now hackathons are moving towards something that can be used to solve real world problems, because companies also look forward to that, and that's also a team-based environment, getting engineers to work together. So like getting more on that.
Also, another thing that adds to your question, or to answer to your question, is a lot of the learning came from simulations and talking. So we got to work our way through hypothetical problems that we probably haven't faced ourselves, or at least if we did face them, we had you guys to talk to and to lead us and give us advice. So instead, we were really on our own and really had to make decisions based on what other people told us around us and our own intellect, I guess, our own.
Brandon, you had a question?
Yeah, I was going to say, first of all, awesome slides. I thought they were fantastic. But during the slides, you mentioned that you each kind of went to different sessions throughout your time there. Is that correct?
Yes.
For each of you, what was the most impactful session that you went to, and what was the biggest learning from that session?
Learning. Learning was the best.
Working?
Yeah.
Did you guys all go to that one? Or?
No, I
Okay.
just have.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So you said like it was like cool to like be in a situation of
Yeah,
like that.
it was really brainstorm.
Because, and also we had to split up a lot because, yeah, they're all like overlapping, just the way the schedule works. I liked, personally, a workshop where we had to come up with a hypothetical hackathon based on a theme.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
We actually got through the theme really fast, so then we just talked about ourselves, our experiences, and it was a really great way for me to learn from other people.
What did you end up coming up with out of curiosity?
It was
Do you remember?
I'll try and remember. It was a nature/adventure themed hackathon. So we came up with different ways for sponsors to interact with hackers. One being like a walk and talk. So you would go on a nature walk while the sponsor speaks to the people walking with
That's
them.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and among other things like scavenger hunts and logistics. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I had two I really liked. One was sales calls, how to actually talk to a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of notes on that.
I actually might sit down and talk to you
Yeah.
about
Secondly, the first thing we did when we got there, the world's fastest hackathon, where we got into our cabin groups and we had 15 minutes to come up with an idea and to present it in a very funny manner to all of the people there. And the way people came up with ideas, it was amazing. And I was thinking of that like before, like if we do something like that before the hackathon, that is a good way to form teams as well.
So we have team formation, and last year, I was in charge of it, and we kind of struggled getting people into teams and getting people having ideas. So that would be a great thing to do. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, I was just commenting on that.
Dave had a question. David, you have a question?
I have another question. So would you guys have preferred one more year of organizing a hackathon before you went to Hackcon, or do you think this was a good time for you to go to Hackcon after organizing one, so you can use the experience of Hackcon to organize in the future?
We never really thought about it.
Send us next year and we'll
I mean, I feel like you could learn a lot regardless of if it's your second or first time, or like if you've organized once or twice before.
I think
You know how many steps you had to go up? There's an elevator.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter to you guys?
I think no, it was really impactful, but I see what Dean is trying to say, that you could learn
You can learn
You
the
can-
same
you can
thing
learn-
organizing a second time?
organizing the second or the third time, but it's very different from like getting experience around the same people, or like getting a new kind of experience with people from different different hackathons who were under the same situation as you were.
Alright, yeah.
Also, I think it also depends on the theme of Hackcon itself, and it also depends on how we learn. So this year it was more focused on towards diversity.
So what really stuck with me was when you guys said like about hackathons being known for something. Like, for anyone here, what do you guys think we can be known for?
To comment on this, actually one of the things I did last year was go around to all the different hacker groups that are to at least a decent amount of them, and I sort of talked with them. And a lot of the ones, especially upperclassmen who had been to multiple hackathons from out of town, one of the things that they said about ours was our organization. In particular, one of the things that they called out was like the signs that Maddie put up. She's like, very few hackathons are like this well labeled, especially when we go to a campus that we aren't familiar with. And they said the level of organization and sort of presentation that you guys have along with that to help keep us organized and let us know where we are and what's going on was through the roof in comparison to everything else. So from my talks with other hackers at our hackathon, the thing that they probably said we were known best for was our organization.
I personally have heard people comment on our food. They've said they like our food. So that's something we can keep trying to deliver on. And then another thing, last year we did a CTF, which we did for the very first time. But that's something a lot of hackathons don't do. I thought it went really well last year. I don't know what people think, but I would like to do it again.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Advice for someone who's organizing a hackathon for the first time?
Take on as much as you can. As much as you can handle. Yeah.
Much better.
Don't shy away from volunteering from a task just because it seems intimidating or like it's out of your, I don't know, you just feel new. You feel like, oh, I'm going to mess it up. And you got to learn something.
There's always like the execs and the upperclassmen who do it. So it's really.
If you wait, they won't be there. If you wait long enough,
Yeah,
you'll be in charge and then you won't know how to do things.
Yeah.
Yes, Jake.
Do you think it was worth going to from a budgetary standpoint and time standpoint with residency moving into next year, or wait a year, or just
It's not an easy yes or no. I guess is the best way to put it. Because we did take a lot back from it, but
Yeah. We got a notepad and we filled it out completely on this. So
Well,
we have
I
a lot
guess-
of notes from Hackcon.
was it worth your time? 'Cause that's all that matters.
I think
it was a very interesting experience. I'd say that, but
From a money standpoint,
Money
that's for
yeah.
If you were to send people, how many people would you send, and what class would they be?
I would send more. I feel like people that had, well, I don't know. Because also having more people would make you less inclined to network and reach out. So maybe 3 was a good number. Or like a lower number. Like
All
4.
second years?
Yeah, I would say that.
Second years or people who have organized once before as freshmen?
I would definitely say someone who has at least one hackathon.
So you should organize at least
Yeah.
one before.
Yeah, because you're not only taking back from it, you're also giving to the community. So I think it's important.
Great.
Yay!